Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming out, dude. Rivals Clash getting ready to start. Well, already started 1 minute and 15 seconds ago. So, what's up, MVP? What's up, KTG? What's going on, guys? I am picking Warriors all the way, man. I cannot. If Cavs come close to winning, I am not going whatsoever for that Kevin Love. If Golden State wins, though, I will go for the Klay Thompson just because, well, I need a shooting guard. I already got a pointing guard, I already got a power forward, I already got a center. So we are going to go for the Klay. Hopefully they win. If not, it's going to be the LeBron foil. That would probably be the only time I've never not tried to ever get a event card. What's up, Tavo? What is going on, guys? We are ready to start grinding. If you look at my 5-card streak, this is the first one in Legend for Rivals Clash. We do have the 2 event cards, the Kevin Garnett and the Hakeem Olajuwon. So I'm not exactly sure how these Legend ++s are going to work. If they are all foils, if they are all Legend foil pros, then I will not be able to win because the Jordan is not a foil. But if they do have one of them that is not a foil, then we can win that. So it's going to take a first couple times just to get used to this. I need to upgrade these abilities first. Add 40 points to the Kevin Garnett, make him 100 out of 100. DJ, what's up? Max, what is up? We are getting ready to go. I'm just got to max out these 2 real quick. Put on their 100% activation just so we can be sure to get that every time. That's a big, huge boost to the team when you apply both of those event cards. Especially Hakeem, generational talent, and Kevin Garnett, which is triple threat, everything except playmaking. So let's give this a shot and see how it goes. Like I said, I'm not sure if the Legend ++ is all foils, Legend Pro foils, then no way we could win because the Jordan is not a foil. But we'll have to see. I am willing to bet that they are going to have, well, that's probably not, can't win if they're rookie stars either, or throwback cards or anything like that. But if they are, what is that, an icon card? If they're icons, then, we ain't worried about that. That's definitely, what perks are we using? We're just using the +1, man. We used all of our perks last time, so we don't have any to use. Oh my god, this team was terrible. They had 3 icon pros on there. What are they doing on that? Like, why are they the +5 team? That was weird. That was definitely really weird because I would think that they would have been definitely a lot better than that. So I wanted to be sure to keep the Legend ++ in here. So... man, I really hope Cleveland doesn't win, man. After the first one, it looks like it might be close. It looks like it might be close. Finally, a live stream that isn't at 4 a.m. Yeah, well, usually start on Friday, man. We're going to use it. We're going to use it. Are we using perks? No perks today, man. We used them all last weekend. And we didn't have enough people finish the gauntlet. There was only 2 of us that finished the gauntlet on our team. So we didn't quite get there. Let's go. We're going to have to go offense playmaking. Got to go the 2-pointer. And now these are the only ones that I'm going to be unsure of just because I'm not sure whether or not they're going to have all foils or what it is they're actually going to have. But apparently they're not. Does have a James Harden, even though he did beat us for some reason, somehow. Team Olajuwon. You're gonna see that a lot in this tier. You're definitely gonna see that a lot. You're gonna see probably Olajuwon and Garnett in probably every team, I would think. But since it is the AI, it should be pretty simple to beat. Unless, of course, they use offense or defense and they use a support card at the same time. Then that's going to be a little tough since I have rebounding playmaking supports. God, look how close that is already. Looks like Golden State, though, edging out just a little bit. Hopefully they play just a little bit. Will I play a bit of Strike Force or just NBA? Well, probably just NBA. I mean, if people are interested in doing Strike Force, man, I'd do a stream on Strike Force. I mean, I like that game. I play that game all the time. So, oh, look at that Purdy Allen Iverson. That is a good-looking card. No, you cannot switch teams. Once you pick your team, you are done. If you've already selected, then that's the team you got to roll with, unfortunately. I have never in my life, as many times as I played this game, I have never seen a Rivals Clash that was within 5,000 wins. I mean, usually they are... Usually, I wouldn't say they're blowouts, but I'd say usually they're, 10, 20, 30, 50,000 win difference. I've never seen it where it was that close, where it actually mattered what one individual person picked. See, at this pace, I mean, if they go 400 up every, how long's it been? 9 minutes. They go 400 up every 9 minutes. By the time this thing's over, they'll be up by thousands. But we are certainly going to hope Golden State wins. So what did y'all think about the game last night? I tell you, I think it was so funny that when the cards came out and that J.R. Smith did not get a foil card. I heard some comments about, J.R. Smith not getting the foil, and then at the very end of the game, him making that play. In which, I mean, I wouldn't say that it cost them the game, but definitely prevented them from winning. And then J.R. Smith not getting a foil card for this event. He's the only one that doesn't have a foil. And he's the one that messed up at the very end of the game. I just think that that's hilarious. You're so jealous of getting the new Blue Beetle gear? Yeah, I mean, I definitely opened 1,000,000-ton boxes to get that, though. Definitely took me a long time. The only thing I don't like about Rivals Clash to me is the easiest out of every single event in 2K. But it is also the most frustrating in the sense that you only get 2 draft board picks. And, well, 3 if your team activates the and 1. But it takes forever to clear the boards. It takes absolutely forever. Like that Dirk card. Hopefully we can pull some legends, though. I really hope so. Did they already play one? You know what? Let's just do that. Oh, there's that David, my man, Admiral. But man, you gotta feel for LeBron last night, dude. That dude played one hell of a game, and which makes it even more disappointing for the event cards this weekend. Thinking about Kevin Love, like, I'm going for Kevin Love. I'm trying to get the Kevin Love event card. But yet LeBron drops over 50. It's unfortunate. It's so unfortunate. We should have the and 1 perk going. I don't know what's going on here. Let me go into my team real quick, and we're going to check that out. I'm going to see what is going on with the end one. Oh, okay. Just activated. I was wondering what was going on. Yeah, we finally we got it. It's cool. I mean, he was just late on it. I mean, I could have done it myself, I guess. I mean, there's a couple of us that could have done it, but he always does it. So, kind of just put it on him, I guess. Oh, Dirk foil. Man, I want to get a foil pro. I really would like to pull some legends, man. That would be so nice. What am I doing? Okay, rebounding. So I did a legend 2v2 yesterday, or maybe the day before. It was, or maybe I don't remember. It was a couple days ago, and it was my very first legend in the legend tier for 2v2. And if y'all caught that video that I did when I rated all of the top 40 legend players. When it got to, I guess, 39, the second to last one, Chris Bosh, I was like, dude, Chris Bosh doesn't deserve to have a legend card, and, you know, he's not even, you know, he's the third best player on the team, and he's one of the cards that I wish they wouldn't have made a legend. And so for my very first 2v2, my reward in the legend tier was a Chris Bosh. So, I thought that was kind of ironic, too. Power forward center, not that I mean, I absolutely have no place for a power forward or a center on my team, but I thought it was kind of funny that Chris Bosh was my very first actual legend 2v2 reward, and so it's kind of disappointing. I really wanted to pull, of course I wanted to pull like a Kobe, you know, to be able to pro that, or a Gary Payton, even though Gary Payton card isn't that good. I still really like it. Still a good looking card. I tell you, I'm probably going to get sick of seeing Hakeem and Kevin Garnett. Oh, there's Kevin Durant, though. Rebounding. AI Allen Iverson. I'm actually kind of surprised that there hasn't been a lot more teams that I've been facing that have more legend pros than this. Every one of these teams has had icon pros at this +5. Oh, finally get a hot streak. Okay, so our first hot streak. We're gonna save those though. I'm gonna save the hot streaks for later. Probably maybe towards the end. Try to get as many points real quick as I can. I used to just save them all at the end of the events, because usually when you save them towards the end of the events, you know, work as hard as you possibly can to get as high as you can. And then if you have 20 hot streaks or 30 hot streaks at the very end, you can almost guarantee that you're going to get that card you want, just because at the end you're playing +10 games. There's that KG. Man, I want that Timberwolves uniform, or his legend card with the Timberwolves on there. That card looks so sick in the Timberwolves. Oh, you know, another thing I was going to do was to start my playoffs. I totally forgot about that. Let me go start my playoffs real quick. I have a ton of icons that I have not even... Oh, there's our first reset of the day after like our 10th game. First reset. Alright, so for those of you, just a little, I guess, tip. You don't have to do it quite to this extreme. But in the playoffs, man, if you want easy ways, I mean, obviously this is icon. I'm doing icon because I have an absolute crap ton of icons that I need to level up. But if you want to win playoffs, super easy. Just put in untrained cards. Now, this is a bit extreme. 14 out of the 15 cards I have in here are untrained. So this is a bit extreme. You don't have to put in this many, but these are absolutely easy wins. I'm only doing the Superstar 1. The Superstar 1 gives you an icon card at the end, and I have so many icon cards that I need to level up, so I'm just going to put them in the playoffs and, yeah, do the playoffs for this weekend. And then once this weekend is over, I'll do a one for the icon tier to get a legend card. But it's definitely easier when you put them in untrained players. Robot, what is up, man? Yeah, I said on, let's see, the last video, I think on the Rivals Clash video I put out yesterday, I said in there I was going to go live at the start. I think we're going to do it every Friday, you know, every Friday. Just make it our thing. Just do Friday live stream right when the event starts. And, you know, no matter what the event, just, I think we can probably just count on, you know, every Friday at least, and probably every Sunday to close it out, just to, you know, end the stream. I think it'd be a good thing to do. Antetokounmpo, the worst legend in the game. Poor guy. The new Jimmy Butler. I'm sure he's happy somebody took over his spot. It's never any fun being the worst. But I still actually pulled a Antetokounmpo in a, where did I get his card? I got it in a playoff reward. So I do have his card. I pulled it in the reward for winning the playoffs a couple weeks ago, maybe a week ago. Fried chicken. You first in team already, man? You're going hard. Starting off good, dude. That's what we need. We need, especially in Rivals Clash, in an event in which your score is pretty much unlimited in Rivals Clash. You can basically get as high as you want, and Rivals Clash is almost literally the only event in which you do not have to actually pay money to win. And so, it just depends, on course, on obviously how much you want to grind, but you actually don't need to pay money to win in Rivals Clash. To get an event card, you don't need to pay money. It's the only event in which you can do that. I suppose the Gauntlet you could as well, but the Gauntlet is really, really hard. I mean, you would literally have to get absolutely no sleep and catch those refreshes right on the hour. Every hour to be able to complete it. $75 points. Not bad, dude. Not bad. Definitely ahead of me. Hopefully we can get tons of points though. I am hoping that we get enough points for next weekend. Maybe get a, maybe get a couple perks. Maybe a rookie perk. Maybe, you know, I would love to get a Throwback Thursday perk. That would be ideal. That would be absolutely awesome. I have no Throwback cards. You pulled a Ewing 10 minutes before your birthday, so that's why you had people over the other day, huh? When at 6 a.m. in the morning because of your birthday. Happy birthday, dude. How old did you turn? $16. Man, those were the days, huh? Enjoy it now. I'd trade you. I'd trade spots with you. I'd go back to 16, man. That was fun. I had a lot of fun back then. Oh, there's some throwback cards. Look at that Jordan. I will admit, though, I think the Jordan on the foil is definitely his best looking one that I've seen. The picture on the throwback card, he's just standing there. Doesn't look very exciting at all. I mean, they should have took one of his pictures like from the free throw dunk or something. Since they got so many of the legends that are in the middle of the dunks, they should have done at least one of them with like a free throw dunk or something. That would have been pretty cool. People Coming Around was organized for Monday, but then more friends wanted to do it. And I did another one Wednesday to Thursday. Dude, that's awesome, man. Oh, crap. I missed it. I missed that amazing ultra rare pull right there. Kyle O'Quinn. So what is the typical thing to do for your birthday over there in, was it Germany? Can't remember. I know it's somewhere far though. I know some European country. But what is the typical thing to do for your birthday out there? Officially graduated high school yesterday. Well, congratulations, Baker. What's the plan now, man? Going off to college or what? Eat food and get presents. Alright. Eat food and get presents, man. Yeah, that's pretty much the same in America. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. I think more over here it's just about drinking and presents a distant second. You don't really celebrate stuff like that? You don't celebrate your birthday? Come on, man, you gotta celebrate your birthday. I know here in America, man, we got presents for, I mean, obviously Christmas, but we got presents for literally everything. I mean, Easter rolls around, you get presents. Valentine's Day rolls around, you get presents. St. Patrick's Day comes around, you get presents. I mean, even July 4th, we gave sometimes presents. But obviously all of those are centered around drinking too, but maybe except for Easter Sunday. University of Tampa. Okay, that's cool, man. I can dig Florida. Not much of a beach person myself, but Tampa's on the Gulf side, right? So y'all don't have to worry too much about hurricanes as much as like Orlando would. I think Orlando's on the Atlantic side, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I really don't remember. T-Soap, what is up? Noah, what is going on, man? You got 23 points and you're like 2,300. You should be hitting those 5-point games, Noah. You got to be hitting those 5-pointers. I did not even check the score in a while. I wonder what the score said it was. I'm sure Golden State is going to win this, though. Surprised your crappy 5-deck setup is working? Well, that's good, man. As long as you're... Dang, it's still pretty close. I mean... Within 2,500, I mean, you can still see that Golden State is pacing itself away as time is going on. I mean, the lead is getting bigger and bigger. I can see people wanting to play Cleveland to try to get that LeBron foil. But I can't see anybody actually really trying to, or saying, man, I want that Kevin Love event card. But then I can see more people wanting the event card for Golden State and also the foil for Curry. So it's definitely a toss-up on what people are going for. Yeah. Bonus. That's what I was thinking, man. I was thinking that people pick Cleveland really would want that LeBron foil. That would be the one, and I was the same way. I mean, if I was going to get, like, if Cleveland was going to win, I'm not going to get the event card. I would rather have that LeBron foil, straight up, because even in events like this, I mean, you don't need 3 event cards. I mean, it'd be easier if you had 3 event cards, but you don't need 3 event cards. And so having the best foil would come in handy. You're from Illinois, so I'm making the move to warm weather. I have a family. Oh, that's cool, man. From Illinois. Yeah, definitely much colder up there, dude. My whole family is from the Midwest, in Iowa and in Nebraska. Or a lot of my family. And so, I've been to Chicago a few times, which is nice. Tampa is on the east side, so Tampa's on the Atlantic coast. It's interesting. I guess I had it backwards. I live in a place called Vero Beach, and it's crazy. We had rain for the past 3 weeks, and we get a hurricane every year. Yeah, dude. I mean... Yeah, I know in Houston, I mean, I live in Houston. It rains absolutely all the time here, and then it won't rain for like 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and then it'll rain for like 2 weeks straight, and then we'll have, you know, where I live next to a lake, and everywhere where I live got flooded about 6 to 8 feet of water when that hurricane came around last August. And they're still fixing it. I mean, it's June now, and they're still fixing all the neighborhoods and stuff around here. Yeah, I don't want that Kevin Love either, man. Kevin Love gets by one of the other event cards and 4 by another. Don't remember what order, though. Huh. I know I calculated. I added up the Kevin Love event card and the Hakeem event card before they were leveled up. Like at level 0, I added up total points, and Hakeem had Kevin Love beat by like 400 total points. It was something like that, 300 or 400 total points. So it was definitely quite a bit a difference. Orlando's really nice but crowded. In Florida, I went to a place called, holy cow, I can't even remember what it's called now. It was a tourist place though. It was a tourist town, not like a big city like Orlando or Tampa or Tallahassee or anything like that. But it was a resort type place. Nottingham in the UK. That is cool. I want to go to the UK, go visit out there. My family, I guess, back in the day, 100 years ago, 150 years ago, my family came from England, I guess, is where I guess my heritage is. And I do a lot of genealogy stuff, and I'd like to go check out all of that stuff out there, and kind of see what the addresses and places that we have are. I think that would be kind of cool. Tampa is on the west, and oh, okay, all right. Well, I was thinking that I had it right, but I wasn't for sure. I didn't want to like doubt you or anything since you were going out there, but no, it wasn't St. Augustine. It was God dang, man. If I had a map, I would look at it. If you said it, I would know it, but it's not St. Augustine. God, I can't believe I can't remember it. I had so much fun when I went too. No, it wasn't Miami. It wasn't a big city. It was a small city. Small tourist type place. And if my memory serves me correct, it was on the Gulf, probably more towards Tallahassee on the northern side of Florida. You want to visit LA one day? I've been to LA. I've actually been to LA quite a few times. I went to the Marines after high school, and we did my boot camp and SOI training in San Diego at the MCRD San Diego out there, and my grandmother lives in San Diego, so I've been out to LA. It's not bad. Way too much traffic though, way too many people. I'm more of a, I don't know, the woods, country, mountains, cold weather type of person. I don't really like city life that much. I have not pulled anything yet. See, we had an ultra rare, we had a epic prime, and that's it. I've only reset the draft board I think 3 times. 2 ultra rares and maybe 1 epic prime. Like I said, that is the one bad thing about this event. Even though this is the easiest event out of all of them, it is literally brutal on the draft board, picking 3 times every time. It just takes so long to reset. Ocala? No, I have actually never heard of that, but nope, it wasn't that. I'm gonna look it up here. As soon as this game's over, I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up real quick, just so I could see. Your dad was in the Marines. He fought in Desert Storm. Desert Storm was before my time. But that's cool, dude. That's cool. Much respect. Oh, look at that. We had a Akeem versus Akeem battle. Good thing I had offense and he had defense. Otherwise, that would not have worked out good. See, those are the type of games that that would be the only way I'll probably lose, is if they match me up like that, and if I would have gotten defense and he would have gotten offense, then I would have lost, because I don't have a defense support card. I just have rebounding and playmaking on here right now. All right, let me look this up real quick. This is bothering me. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I just remembered it right when I was typing in tourist places. It's called Destin. Right when I was typing it in, it just clicked in my mind, Destin. But I definitely had a lot of fun out there. It was definitely pretty cool. Even though I'm not much of a warm weather beach type of person, it was still really nice. You put on a lot of weight, and not the good kind. Usually old age will do that, man. That's what pretty much all people have to look forward to when they get old. And it's just, you pack on pounds. You woke up at 4:30, now it's 5:35, and my first piece of food was my birthday bagel. Dude. I don't know about having a bagel on your birthday, but man, that's what you like. You have not faced a single event card. Dude, that's crazy. I'm actually really surprised how many icons I'm seeing on this +5. There's at least 2 or 3 icons in every one of these decks at the +5. That is one good benefit of getting at least the first couple event cards, because there's literally no cards in any sort of deck that are better than that Olajuwon and Kevin Garnett. There are no cards that are better than those two. No rookie cards, no Throwback Thursdays, no foils, no anything. No other event cards, and so it's really good when you get in the first couple legends. That way you know for a fact that you have at least the 2 best cards in the game right now. You've been there, it's nice, but it rained there. Well, I'm sure it rains everywhere in Florida, just like it rains all over. It rains everywhere on the coast. I mean, food is food. My parents ain't home since they were away for some stuff. Yeah, I mean, food is food. You're definitely right. I personally don't really care about food that much. So, I like ice cream and milkshakes and cheesecake, but I don't really care what I eat, which is probably why I am still skinny. It's because I don't eat very much. You'll try for that clay. We'll also be trying for the Reigning Threes event card. The Reigning Threes event card is going to be hard for me to get. I mean, it better be somebody good, because I absolutely hate Reigning Threes. And if it's not somebody good, somebody that I really want or really must have, it's going to be really difficult for me to put in that effort in order to grind out that entire event. Because it's just brutal playing that for me. Not that it's hard or not that I struggle with it. It's just like each game takes so long to get through, and then there are just so many frustrating factors when it comes to what colors they pick, what positions they pick, and you not knowing, you know, what to pick and what cards you even get. So But it's not hard to win. I just don't like it. But if Golden State does win, I will for sure get that clay. Oh, here we go. We got a foil Dion Waiters, Cleveland. Let me put that in real quick. Let me replace the Jordan with this beautiful card. You know, I almost wish they had some sort of events that were, I don't know, specifically like specific tier only, because there are actually a lot of cards in like the Star and Superstar and even Elite that I really like and that I want to keep, but I can't because I have no room for them. If they had like specific events, like a special Elite only event where it still like motivated you to collect certain Elite cards, I think that would be cool. A lot of people might not like that, but I think it'd be cool. See, I think one like this might be possible to lose too. So it's choose 2 players. We got, and I don't have a defense support. So if they have both of the event cards, and it is offense. Since they have offense, if they have both event cards, I guarantee you I'll lose. There's no way I can win because I don't have a defensive support card. So games like this, it's definitely possible to lose, but I'll try it anyway. They did have 2 Legend Pros. They just didn't have the both event cards. It was just the Steve Nash foil, which is nowhere near good enough to be able to do it. The only reason you want clay is for R3, since you're going to be trying for the event. You'll need 30k points. Yep. Well, I know when it comes to the reigning threes, the cards you put in the very end, they do not use event cards. So if we get the clay, at least for me, if I get the clay from this event, then I put the Olajuwon, I put the Garnett, and I put the Thompson, those 3 event cards, in at the end of the reigning threes. They never pick event cards, and so it is guaranteed to win every single round as long as you make it to the finals, which makes it really easy. So for those of you that don't have Legend, you know, a quick tip on the reigning threes. I mean, if you can come up with event cards that are in the Superstar tier, or if you have them in the Superstar Icon or even Star tier, and those are your highest cards, throw them in there at the end, dude. They'll never use event cards. Easy way to get all of your points. Every event, or every reigning threes, which is why the reigning threes isn't that hard, because all you got to do is tie to get to the very end, and I win every time because I have event cards. I'm curious though how much this Klay Thompson is going to compare to the Olajuwon and Garnett. Like, how close are they actually going to be? I mean, I'm willing to bet that it is at least 1,000-point difference between Garnett and Klay Thompson. If not more than 1,000. I'm sure it'll be at least 1,000. Couple thousand, probably. Hot streak. All right. So second hot streak. That's good. Got 3 new Elite Throwback Thursday. Since last week's R3, now I only have 3 non-special cards. See, that's good, man. That's how you do it. If you can make, I mean, if you have to lower your R3 deck to put in like all elites, like he's talking about, if you put in all elites, but all of those elites are rookie cards, Throwback Thursday cards, you will win literally every single time because they don't use them. They don't use special cards. Yeah, Tavo, that's what I'm talking about with this event. That's one of the difficult parts of grinding this event is the 3 picks or the 2 picks. Oh, there's another one, bro. We finally lost one. Look at that. Because we didn't have a support card. How did his defense get up so high? I wonder who he played that got his defense up that high. So we finally lost a game. And those are the games that I was talking about that I was gonna win or to lose, is the ones that they play the event card and I don't have a support for it, and we play the exact same event card and somehow that their stats are higher, which is what happened there. So, I mean, that's going to happen every once in a while, and that's expected. That's fine. J.R. Smith, high IQ cab player, must be there instead. Dude, man, I've seen so many funny memes and all that stuff on J.R. Smith thing. Dude, this was hilarious. Holy shit, we lost again. There was another one. They used 2 Legend Pros and used a support card. And yeah, alright, well, 2 in a row. Our first 2 losses. Alright, so I guess next time, probably just to be safe, what we'll do is if we get the pick 2 players first and I don't have the support card for it, we'll play the 2 icons. That would be the safe bet. I have noticed with this event though, it does get like gradually harder. Like the AI almost like adjusts itself to the difficulty of your deck. Like this one, it says pick 2 players, but we have the support card for it. So even if they have, you know, cards, there's no way they're gonna win that. So not with a legend support card with Hakeem and Kevin Garnett on rebounding. That's just not gonna happen. Like, I've never been I mean, LeBron is an amazing player, but I've never been, you know, like a huge fan of LeBron. But I actually felt bad for him last night. I seriously felt bad for him. Like, I almost feel bad for J.R. Smith, too, because, like, obviously he didn't mean to do that, but to actually do that, I mean, that's almost like running the wrong direction in a football game. You know, I mean, could you imagine if you were playing football, right, and like the offensive team runs the ball or passes it and they fumble it, and you pick up the loose ball and you run the wrong direction and score a touchdown for the other team? That's almost like the same thing almost. Like, nobody means to do something like that, but that's just, I feel so bad for LeBron. You're rank 115, rank 192, and rank 205. Guys, y'all are killing it. Y'all are killing it starting out, man. Good job. Good job. I mean, one good thing about Rivals Clash is literally it's play as much as you want, you know, grind as much as you want. And so you can pretty much do, oh, look at that, they tried to play those 2 rookie cards on me. That ain't gonna work. Come on now. Those are nice rookie cards though. Imagine how many packs you would have to buy. Like, cause these are other people's decks, right? And they played, what was that, the LeBron rookie and another, I don't remember who the other rookie was. But imagine how many rookie card packs you would have to buy in order to pro 2 legends of the same. Dude, that's tough. That is a whole lot of money. I mean, that's probably $100 in packs right there, at least. I couldn't imagine how many packs I took to pro 2 rookie cards. 2 legend rookie cards, because you only get one chance per pack to get a rookie. Dang, we got rank 90 up in here, rank 76. We got rank 1138, rank 29. Oh, does he have Robot? Does he have rookie cards? Man, that's crazy, dude. I mean, that's just crazy. That is a lot of packs, man. I mean, I don't have any problem with people spending money. Like, you want to spend money, that's fine. I mean, that's cool. It's your money. You can spend it on what you want. But I just think that that's got to be a lot of packs, man. That's got to take a lot of openings to be able to get you that pro card. Yeah, $200. I mean, that's quite possible. I've seen some, you know, because I play a lot of sports games, and I've seen people, you know, in streams, of course, on other YouTube that play like Madden and stuff, in their pack openings, literally drop every single week hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Every single week in packs. I mean, that's a bit extreme, but I mean, I guarantee you that there are people that spend thousands of dollars. But I can also, in a sense, appreciate them spending $1,000 too, because in order for 2K to be good, in order for 2K to make content, and in order for 2K or Cat Daddy to be able to keep up with this game, they have to be able to sell packs. If people don't buy packs, then we're not going to have an app to play. Period. I mean, they're not going to give us a free app unless they make money. So, I definitely appreciate people that do that. Let's see, defense. Am I wearing a sweatshirt? Yeah, actually. I am wearing a sweatshirt. That's a strange question. I think he has Blake, Cat, and Kawhi. That's a lot, dude. That's pretty dang solid. I actually wear a sweatshirt all the time. Hoodie. You got like a camera in here or something? Bro, you like looking through my computer? Oh, it's from your... Oh. Oh. Yeah, dude, I actually wear... I mean, it's almost like homeless style, dude. I literally wear, like, I have a favorite sweatshirt, and so I literally wear it all the time. I do. Like, I'm sure people that live next to me are like, dude, you need to change your sweatshirt every once in a while, you know? But I don't know, man. I like it. You got your favorite clothes. God, we're still waiting on players? Come on, dude. I got to get rid of these cards. Let me claim this real quick. Like, we're in the dead center or dead middle of the day. Like, how can we not put together a playoff squad already? But actually, speaking of that, dude, I need to go turn on the air conditioner real quick because it is about 83 degrees in here. I don't use the AC very often, but it's really hot outside. It's kind of making it a little hot in here. It's probably like 83 in here right now. Alright, my bad. Yeah, I finally had to turn on the air conditioner for once. Alright, so let me get rid of some of these cards. I'm just going to get rid of the common ones just because I want to save at least the decent cards so I can use them in those, what do you call it, in the playoffs. So let's do that. Get rid of these commons. Since it takes forever to get 29 cards, I think we'll be okay. Let's just check it one more time. Yeah, it's still not ready. Highest pull for the day was a superstar non-foil. Facing a teammate as a +5. That's cool. Let me know if anybody sees me under there as on your list when you're picking your squads. At least your legend. If anybody's playing in legend, let me know if you see me on there. Let me know how it turned out. Well, right. All right, how we looking? Hopefully that's better. Good. Yeah, just again, obviously we know that with this thing, when it runs, I think it's my computer, honestly. I think when my computer is running for so long, somehow it just overheats I don't know, something, and it makes it just start crapping out for a second. So yeah, anytime that happens, just put in there Mike's messed up, and all I have to do is unplug it. All I literally do is just unplug it, let it sit there for like 3 seconds, and then plug it back in, and then it works. So I don't know why it does it. Oh, win again Akeem. He ain't gonna be able to beat that though. I have been looking into getting a new computer though, to be able to do some, because I want to be able to use the webcam, be able to put some graphics and animations and things like that into the mix of the streams and stuff. I would really like to be able to use those websites that have like Streamlabs, if y'all know what Streamlabs is. Those websites that have where like somebody like subs to your channel or something, like a little animation pops up in the middle of the screen and it's like so and so just subbed, or somebody puts a donation down, you know, animation pops up. You know, I'd really like to be able to do all that stuff, but I can't do it because I have a Mac computer and there's no programs that do that for Macs. Rondé Hollis Jefferson, I really like him. Need to try to run at least 1 2-on-2. Yeah, I'm probably gonna run a 2v2 later today, Robot, if you are interested in running another one. I'll take a break from this for a little bit because I'm not gonna do this straight through. Obviously, you don't need. Last time we did the Rivals Clash event, I finished what, 300, around 300th place or so. No, actually I take that back. We finished about 160th, I think, somewhere around there. I don't remember, but I mean honestly, I did not play, like there were time periods in which I went like 8 hours without playing and still was able to get the event card, just because like if you can sit down and grind all of this stuff, you know, you can do amazing things in a short amount of time and not have to do it constantly. I should have more than 2.5k subs, man. I tell you, I appreciate that. I'll be honest, dude. When I first started doing YouTube, I knew it would be hard. I didn't like at all imagine that it'd be something that would be easy to do, but I didn't know it'd be this hard. I did not know it would be this hard. I probably put in every week, this is no joke, I probably put into YouTube and making videos, making thumbnails, all of that stuff. Like if y'all checked out the thumbnail that I made when y'all clicked on the link, the thumbnail for this, that took me about an hour to make before I even started here. The background that you see on the stream right now with all of that stuff on there, that took me about 45 minutes to make. And so before the stream even started, I had to prep for a good 2 hours, you know, making the thumbnails and stuff like that. And when I do the videos, and I bet every week I put in probably 80 hours a week, like 2 full-time jobs worth of hours on videos and just making thumbnails and all of that dumb stuff. But I did not know, I could not have imagined it being this difficult. But I do appreciate that, man. Let's see. Just pulled a non-foil Anthony Davis. That's awesome, dude. You used to watch Young. I don't know who that is. Val, what is up, man? Oh, I know what you were talking about. Last night, we went to... Are you in the Discord, Val? There's only probably about, I think, 15 people or so that's in the Discord. We actually did do like, I mean, I didn't stream or anything. Last night or the last couple days, I've had my son at night, and it's been difficult to be able to get on. But last night we actually did. People in the Discord got on, and we did some King of the Hill on there. And I know what you were referring to, like doing a stream and stuff, but at nighttime, you know, when I have my son, it's really hard with him because he always wakes up and he always comes in here and stuff. But I didn't have to talk in the actual King of the Hill, so some of us just jumped into from the Discord. If you're not a part of that, man, go over there, because I definitely like try to play people and hook up with other players there online. But he is not, my son is not going to be here for a week, because I have him like a week on, a week off type thing. And so he left this morning. I dropped him off at school this morning. And he won't be back till next week. So come join if you want. Come join the Discord, Val. And it's not the same Discord that's in this description though. So be sure that you check that out. It's in, I mean, check the Injustice description, because it's a different Discord. And bonus, if you're in the Discord, I don't know, like I have two separate Discords. I got one Discord for Mortal Kombat and Injustice, and then another Discord for 2K. If you're in the Discord, Max, on the Injustice one, you know, get on there, and I'll let you know, you know, and we can play on the PlayStation. Man, I really would like to get a good pull. We've been playing over an hour now and still haven't pulled a single card above an Epic Prime. Alright, Robot, I'll get at you. It'll be later tonight. Hey, Sean, I appreciate that, man. I didn't even see that at the top, dude. I appreciate that. Really means a lot, man. I personally only watch, I think I only watch probably like 2 or 3 YouTubers myself. Defense. I hate when they pick defense, because defense is so hard to win, because offense is always better than defense. So when they give you defense, that's actually probably not a bad idea to maybe switch the support card to defense, because offense is always higher than defense. Any news about 2K18? Nothing yet, dude. I have not heard anything yet. I'm sure we probably won't hear anything till... Actually, I don't remember last year hearing anything till like 3 weeks before it came out. But it usually drops like about the same exact time every year. So I'd pretty much bet my money on it that it's going to come out pretty much the same time. We'll definitely be keeping up with it, though, in the Discord. I mean, that the Discord over there is growing. We got almost 60. We got about 60 people over there right now. So hopefully by the time August rolls around, we'll start putting together teams. We'll start putting together, you know, other squads and stuff, and everybody will be ready to jump on and get everything going. What is your name in the Discord, Max? Oh, Maximus 10. All right. We will definitely keep that in mind. I will make an effort to we'll play some games, man. I appreciate y'all coming out, showing your support and stuff. We will play some games. It is busy though. It definitely is busy. I mean, I do work as well. And so, and I have a kid, so he's takes up quite a bit of my time too. And then making videos along with that. I think I work, it seems like I work literally 24/7 on something. I mean, if you include being a parent as a job too, which is kind of a job. Hey, no problem, Max. No problem. Like I said, I appreciate y'all showing your support, you know. I know not every single video is the absolute best, but y'all still show your support with them, and you know, I do appreciate that. I try my best to make everything at least as entertaining as I possibly can. But I'm still learning, still growing, and still figuring everything out. How many kids I got? I just got one. He's 10. He is a 10-year-old. But I have 2 demon cats as well. So, I don't know if those count. But it feels like it, because I have to constantly, like, monitor these Hellcats from completely destroying everything. Like, I've never owned animals before. I have never owned animals in my life, and my son convinced me to get these cats because they were brother and sister and they were homeless. Somebody found them as babies. And so I've never owned cats ever before. And so I got these cats, and I tell you, they, like, I thought cats were not only smarter than dogs, but more behaved than dogs. And that is not the case at all. I wish I had a chill cat, dude. I definitely wish I had a chill cat. Every video is the best. I appreciate that, Max. Thanks again, man. But yeah, I wish I had some cats. But what's really weird is that like right now my cats are sitting by the window. They're just chilling. They're just hanging out. But the second I shut off my lights and go to bed, bro, I don't know what it is, but like, I think they do it on purpose. They just know that it's time for me to sleep, and then all of a sudden the demon comes out and they want to tear everything up. How many points do you need to rank in the top 1,000? Well, let's see. So, it's been quite a while since I've tried to make top 1,000. Like, I usually try for the top, I usually do top 500, but the top 1,000, I would think that a couple thousand would do it. 4,800. I thought, man, that seems high to me. I mean, he could be right. It could be 4,800. But I was thinking more like 3,000 type thing. A couple thousand. But it could be as much as... Oh, yeah, 4,800 for top 500. Yeah, that seems right. For a top 1,000, I would just think a couple thousand points will do it. Ultra rare support card, man. These ultra rares are just lighting up the board. You got the top 1K Rivals Clash with 2.8. Alright, so Robot says 2.8. I will take that. Can't wait for Mortal Kombat 11. They already revealed my favorite childhood game on Switch, Pokemon. I have never played the Switch. Is the Switch any good? I used to have the Wii U, but we sold it. My son had the Wii U, and he sold it for an Xbox. He stopped liking the Wii U, or the Nintendo games. He loves Pokemon, though. He used to play all the Pokemon games on the Wii U. The Pokemon tournaments, and then the Pokemon where you, like, I don't know, like search for other Pokemon. I really don't know what he was doing, but he like had to search for them or something. I've had 3 cats and 2 are sisters, but the other is a Siberian cat and he's chill, eats a lot, doesn't get along with the other 2. Well, oh my gosh, I did not just do that. I totally wasn't even paying attention. Totally was not just paying attention. But my two are brother and sister, so all they do is just mess around with each other all day long. Play constantly, run back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. They literally try to eat everything, or chew on everything, I should say. You can't really eat it. How many points for top 500? Man, I would go for 5,000. If you're going to get top 500, I would aim for 5,000 points. But you know what is cool about Rivals Clash is that I really do like also is that all of your games count as games for your counter. So in here for your ladder rewards, all of your games on Rivals Clash count on here. And so we are really close to 10,000. We only need 600 more games. And we're going to get that. Where's it at? There it is. Our legend foil card at 10,000 games. So we should be able to get that. Obviously not on this stream, but we should be able to. I think I'm going to at least be close. God dang, still waiting on players. Yeah, someone already has 1,000 points. I mean, there are people that literally drop tons of money into hot streaks and just do hot streaks for the first day and then just chill after that. But there are the people that are in the top 10 or top 25 that do hot streaks constantly. Well, that's a nice Jordan record setter. I wonder if is it total points? Career points per game. Oh, look at that. A LeBron and a Curry. So a LeBron record setter. God, I bet it's expensive to pro those record setters as well. I wonder how many $20 packs that took. There's another record setter. Goodness, man, they went all out, didn't they? Yeah, people seem to be mad at Rivals Clash. It's quite possible. I know when the very first event came out for Raining Threes, that was the lowest in the top 500 ever in Raining Threes by quite a bit for that first event, because I don't think people liked it very much. Damn, we're in the card limit again. Alright. I really wish that the playoffs would start so I could start unloading these cards in there. Only 10. We only got 10 commons. Looks like we're going to have to do some uncommons as well. $58 uncommons. Yeah, that's quite a bit. You got top 20 in the first Raining Threes? Yeah. Yeah, dude, that very first Raining Threes, man, I don't think very many people played that at all just because they didn't like it. I think it was definitely a lot easier in that one than any other event. Because I know I got I did get top 1,000, but I literally didn't play it at all that weekend just because I was so disappointed in the event. For the first, it was 39,000 for top 300, and the second one, it was 31.5. Huh. Maybe it was the second one then that I'm thinking of. That it was the easy one. It certainly could have been. I can't really remember. It was quite a month ago. We've definitely had quite a few events since then. You might get on Injustice because you're playing Call of Duty World War II. I tell you, Max, if you are a Call of Duty fan, I am a huge Call of Duty fan. So I play Call of Duty all the time. Not World War II on PlayStation. I play Black Ops 3, but I play Call of Duty on Xbox too. But I really like Call of Duty. How many points you need for the top 1750? Top 1750, I would think maybe like 1,500. Maybe like 1,500 bonus for that one. I don't remember what it was for the Superstar one. It was top 33 was like 35K. Okay. J-Dog, what's going on, brother? Welcome. Thanks for coming out. Yeah, bonus. I would shoot for about 1,500. I think you might be safe around there. 2,000 at the highest. You were talking about the first one of Icon and talking about the top 300. Yeah, man, just streaming, just trying to grind some of this out. Just trying to get as far as I possibly can, at least for the first couple hours. Take a break. Oh dang, they keep doing these 3 cards, which really messes me up. When they play those 3 singles in a row, and then on the 3rd single, they play offense or defense, man, that's sometimes where I get tripped up. Top 500, I would go for 5,000, man. I would go for 5,000 points. For top 500. That's what I'd aim for. Just to be safe. Got your first legend support card. I pulled a legend support on the drop board again the other day, man. That's always, I mean, obviously you want player cards more than support cards, but, oh, there's that, we got a Garnett right there with the T-Wolves jersey, man. That's what I want. That's what I want my card to look like. I don't want him in this Boston Celtics stuff. Oh, it's all good, man. It's all good, Tavo. You going for top 1,000? Get you that, I guess, get you that Curry. Get you that Curry and what is it, Draymond Green? You finally pulled a legend. You got Magic Johnson, dude. That's nice. That is nice, Todd. I would take a Magic any day. Especially at point guard, man. When I really need point guards, I would definitely take a Magic. I would really like to get one of these foils pro'd, though. I thought about opening up. I thought about getting one of the packs. What's that pack that has the foils in it? What is it? Oh, this one. I really have debated for a while about whether or not to get this one because it has 3 chances at the legend foil. And I really want to pro some foils. Because obviously the difference between that and the record setter pack that I bought for the same price was that if you get a legend in the record setter, you have to get a legend, or you got to get another record setter pack to be able to pro it. At least with that pack, you can get it off the draft board, or maybe 2v2 or something like that. You have a chance to still be able to pro it up. I should get World War II for PS4. I've actually played it on the PS4 Max, and I'll be honest, man, I didn't really like it. I am more of a, I mean, I love Call of Duty, and it wasn't bad. It's not like it was a bad game. I'm just more of a modern day type person, which is why I'm really excited for the new one, Black Ops, the new Black Ops 4 one, which is coming out in later this year. So I'll get that day one when that releases on PlayStation. You would do it, those seems to give an icon or higher every time? I would, yeah, I think I probably will. I think I'll probably get it. Rivals Clash is the easiest event to get. Yeah, it's the only event. It's literally the only event in which you can get top 500 and not have to spend any money. I mean, you could do it with, you can do it in the Gauntlet, but the Gauntlet is really hard to keep up with the refreshes for an entire weekend. You just have to literally get no sleep and grind that thing out. I have not played Detroit Become Human. It looks good, though. It looks really good. The story does look really good, too. I would like to, I'm waiting for it to come out in Redbox, honestly. Because that's where I play a lot of games, like a lot of new games to try it out is through Redbox. Tavo, y'all gonna do a 2v2? Is that what y'all are talking about? Yeah, or have a trusted friend play it while you're sleeping. I mean, that's true. I just... honestly, I don't have any friends, like in-person friends that play this game. All of my friends like shooter games. Do I play 2K on console? I do have 2K on console. I have it on the PlayStation. This year, though, I did not play it as much. I'll be honest, I was a little disappointed in it. Last year, I played it a absolute crap ton. I played a ton of 2K on... I played it on both Xbox and PlayStation last year. And this year, I just got it on PlayStation right when it dropped, and I played it like the first month, and I have not played it since. I was pretty disappointed in it. Yeah, I agree, man. I agree, dude. I did not... It was just not the same. Like, I had so many expectations and so many improvements I thought they would make, and they just didn't do it. They didn't... Just certain things didn't happen, and that really disappointed me and kind of pushed me away from it. And I haven't played it since like a month after. Your game crashed this morning. That sucks, dude. I played one with Robot the other day that our game crashed. Well, it didn't crash, but it kicked us off of each other and made us like play with AI, and so we only made it through like 2 games or something. back in WWE, I had my internet friends play while I slept. That's cool, dude. That is cool, man. Yeah, I mean, I've heard that WWE was quite similar to this. I mean, obviously, it's made by the same company, by the same, I guess, dev team and everything. So, I mean, it's very similar. Look at that. Golden State already has like an 8K lead. So, you know, they're for sure going to win. You already got the new Steph Curry taunt down. It was funny seeing Steph Curry and LeBron talk to each other at the end, talk smack to each other at the end of the game. I just feel bad for LeBron, dude. Like, dude, that's just so awful, man. I'm not even the biggest LeBron fan, and I still feel bad for him. God, there's another one, dude. We actually won that one that time, though. Surprisingly. Yeah, where he does it, where he's like facing the stands, and he does his like, they're almost like with his finger he goes 1, 2, 3, and then sticks his tongue out. Yeah, I remember that. Yep, we did complete it each and both got a legend. That's when I picked up that Chris Bosh, that amazing Chris Bosh legend card, which I'm so excited that I was able to get. Because that's exactly what I need, is another power forward / center in my lineup. Alright, Max, I appreciate you coming out, man. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I'll be on the Discord later for sure. I always stop in there, see what's going on. Yeah, I don't really like the Warriors either. I mean, I'm a Phoenix Suns fan, so I can't be rooting for the Warriors, you know. Oh my God. There we go. We lost this one too, I guess. Old Kobe. Again, just because I don't have a defensive support card. Oh man, I didn't mean to do that. Looks like y'all are gonna learn about empires and puzzles. Why does Chris Bosh have a legend card? I have no idea, man. But I really thought that was pretty funny when in that video that in the video where I did that top 40 legends on that you can pull, how I said like Chris Bosh doesn't deserve a legend card and he's a bad pick and all that stuff, and then my very first pull after I posted that video was Chris Bosh. But I guess he is better than one person. I mean, he is better. He's a better card than Giannis by like 10 points or something. So he's not the worst. Bosh was your freebie? Dude, that's a bad one. The icon freebie that I had was kind of bad. I had Paul George. I mean, that wasn't as bad as the Bosh is compared to the legends, but still wasn't that good as far as the freebies go. But I know that Bosh that I pulled would have done your deck good, and the Kevin Garnett that you pulled would have done my deck good because I want that stinking Timberwolves jersey. Yeah, none of his stats reach even 11K. Yeah, a couple of them don't reach that. I want to say that there was at least like 5 or 6 players in which none of their stats reached 11K. Doing the 2 pros, Chris Paul, Larry Bird. I wonder if I'm even gonna pull I wouldn't be surprised if I didn't pull a foil or pull a legend this whole event. It seems like the events in which I don't pull legend cards are always. Did I just lose that? Oh my god, I did. I wasn't even looking at. I didn't even know if I could use the support card there or not. I was just pushing buttons on autopilot. You're new to basketball, only followed about 6 months ago, and I don't know much. Also don't know who to support, but my favorite player is Giannis. That's awesome, man. Well, welcome to basketball. I guess in the UK, I'm assuming soccer is probably the most popular sport. I know basketball is, you know, at least gotten a lot bigger in Europe, but I would still think soccer is probably the biggest sport over there. But maybe not. I mean, I really don't know. But if you're looking for a team to follow, man, you could follow the Phoenix Suns. You know, we do have the first pick next year in the draft. So that's exciting. Although we haven't been very good in a long time. People get religious about football. You don't really get the hype. Are you talking about American football? In UK, football is the most popular sport, but I'm more interested in boxing. I used to like boxing. I really used to like boxing a lot when oh my gosh, now I can't even think of his name either. I used to watch boxing all the time when, you know, back in the 90s, but I can't even think of who my favorite was. Yeah, football, soccer. I've never really been interested in soccer that much. Same with hockey. Hockey is the same. To me, hockey and soccer are the same. Like, they just go back and forth a lot, and there's no scoring. But people can say the same thing about baseball, and I really like baseball. So, because I know there's a lot of games in which, you know, nothing happens in baseball too. So, I kind of understand the comparison. Suns will start another bust. Oh man, they are definitely good about picking bad at the high at the high, you know, with high draft picks, you know, top 10 lottery picks or top 12 lottery picks. They have been notorious for picking awful players. But yeah, Devin Booker was the only recent good draft pick, and he wasn't lottery. He was picked like number 20th or something. But, you know, as far as number 1 picks go, you know, there's been quite a few that have been slam dunks as far as picks go. Last year's wasn't, obviously, with the Sixers, but before that, I mean, a lot of the number 1 picks, man, have been absolutely beasts of players. Most of them are. And so if the Suns mess this up, I'm going to be really sad. Boxer from what country? From the U.S. It was from the U.S. when I was younger. He wasn't heavyweight either. He was, I don't want to say welterweight, but he was around the 180-pound mark. You really don't like baseball, but MLB 18 is good. Yeah, I have MLB The Show on PlayStation that I play. I really like the baseball game. I think The Show is a good game. Oh, Sugar Ray Robinson. Yeah, that's a bit old. That's definitely a bit old. I think he was probably a little past his prime then. I'll have to look at... give me a minute. I'll look it up. It was Roy Jones Jr. That's who it was. I don't know why I couldn't think of that, but it was Roy Jones Jr. I used to love watching him box, man. He was absolutely amazing in his prime, dude. Roy Jones would demolish every single person that got in the ring. I mean, he would destroy everybody. He was like the Mike Tyson of the welterweight or whatever division he was in. I mean, he just cream puffed everybody. You got 4 out of 40 foil legends, 6 out of 40 non-foils. That's pretty good. I only got 3. I have 3 foils, and I have, I want to say 6. I want to say 6 maybe non-foils, and then 2 event cards. So I guess the event cards could kind of count as foils, except better, obviously. Oh my gosh, Jordan's gonna lose on playmaking to Kevin Durant. Come on now. Roy Jones always dances. Yeah, dude, he talked trash, he danced, he just knocked the crap out of people, dude. I loved watching him box, man. He was a really entertaining fighter. I mean, he went through like, I don't know, what is it, like 5 years without losing? I think they've already started setting this up to where, you know, sometimes you lose. Because they keep giving me these ones in which I don't have support cards for. I don't want to say that that's on purpose, but it almost feels like it a lot of times. I got the 3, coach. I tell you, we're going on 2 hours right now, and I have not even pulled an elite card. Like, nothing even elite. Epic Prime has been the highest pull I've done all for 2 hours. Here's another one, defense. We're gonna go, let's go the 2 bad ones this time. And now this one, they should do a crappy one the second time, and then the third one should be a good one. And then this one should be their best one, which is the Hakeem, yeah. So we got it. See, that was actually a little bit smarter doing it that way than the other way. Yeah, I feel you, man. Alien, it's definitely, I don't want, I mean, I had a feeling that it was going to be Cavs and Warriors. I really did. And I don't blame them for picking the Cavs and Warriors. Just because of the history. But I definitely blame them for picking Kevin Love and Klay Thompson. I mean, why would you... I mean, it's supposed to be a rivalry, right? I mean, it's supposed to be an event in which you're trying to get these cards. And I don't know, man. They should have made it. They should have made it LeBron and Curry. You've played twice as many games, and you've had 2 elites and nothing else, dude. That's terrible. See, that's the bad thing. Like I said, this is the easiest event, but the draft board is just terrible when it comes to Rivals Clash. Absolutely terrible. Look at that Shaq in a Suns uniform. Scottie Pippen in a Blazers uniform. That's interesting. I wonder where that card came from. I haven't seen a card with Scottie Pippen in a Blazers uniform. Scotty is an icon record setter. That's his icon record setters in the Blazers. Rebounding and playmaking. Yeah, we got both those supports, so we'll do these 2. Huh. All right. I've never seen that picture before. What record did he set in Portland? well past his prime after he went to. Yeah, I know he went to Portland. I mean, I remember him going there. I just don't remember him being any good whatsoever in Portland. So I'm curious what the record setter was, like what record he actually set while he was in Portland. Or what record wouldn't have been broken by like LaMarcus Aldridge or Damian Lillard or something like that. I mean, both of those guys were much better in Portland than Scottie was. Hell, CJ McCollum probably has more records, better seasons than Scottie had. We got 2 again, offense and playmaking. Okay, we got playmaking. Breaking Kawhi's ankles. That's funny, dude. That is funny. I really like Kawhi. I missed him this season. San Antonio is not the same without Kawhi Leonard. They are, I don't know how they can sustain anything in the next couple years. I mean, that team literally is going to have nobody. They're going to be like the new Phoenix Suns. I'm sure they'll figure out something, like how to get some free agents or something, but what is going to happen when all the grandpas retire? When everybody's done. Or if Kawhi leaves, goes somewhere else. Yeah, Tony Parker is definitely not what he used to be, but I mean, both of them, Ginobili, Parker, I mean, they're all like combined age of 100. Russ's record setter image scares you. I don't know if I've seen it. Was it just on here on the screen? Honestly, like I'm looking at the chat. I'm like staring at the chat, and I'm not even like, I kind of like glance down just to get my direction of what button to push, and I'm not even really paying attention to the cards. I'm just looking at the chat. Actually, let me check to see if the playoffs started yet. This is ridiculous, man. It's been 2 hours. 2 hours and we're still waiting on players? Is there nobody that wants to play in playoffs? I think next month's pack opening we'll be able to get 2 Paragon packs easy. Now you think it's a superstar. Okay. The only thing I know about Manu is he killed a bat with his hand. Well, I know that he's from like Argentina. That's pretty much the only thing I know as well. or from some. Maybe he's not from Argentina, but he's from somewhere around there, maybe. Baker, what is up, man? Welcome back. The Pippen record setter was for steals in playoffs. All right. So one playoff series or one year of playoffs got a record setter for steals. All right. I wonder if they got a record setter for like most bench minutes scored or something like that, or most bench minutes accumulated in a season. That'd be a good record setter to put on here. Rank 67. You didn't really miss much, man. I haven't pulled a single thing. I have not pulled a single thing. Hey, I was actually thinking, what do y'all think about this? Instead of having support cards, I was kind of, I guess, picturing this in my head. Like, what would be better than a support card? Circle with a bear. Where is that at? Okay, it's in the middle. But what do y'all think about this? Instead of having support cards like these rebounding ones like this and playmaking, which absolutely are stupid to me, like instead of these support cards, what if they made coaching cards? Like put all of the coaches in the NBA and put their cards on here and you got a coach. I just think that that would be like at least a little bit more exciting instead of a support card, you know, like a coach that specializes in whatever, you know, they specialize in. And having the coach on here as legends or coaches on here as icons and make them the cards instead of these stupid playmaking support cards. Like, I don't want to get this crap, but I think it'd be cool if I got a legend. Like, imagine if you got a historic coach from back in the day, you know. I think that would be really cool, especially on the legend tier, you know, getting, you know, some of the best coaches in NBA history and making them, you know, all of these support type cards. I think that would be awesome. Coach Lou wouldn't help much. Right? He'd be the common. Coach Lou would be the common. God dang it, I hate when they do this defense shit. We got another one. 2 icon foils. Good thing they were event cards, though. Otherwise, there's no way we would have won that. You missed enhancements. Those helped a lot. Yeah, I definitely those definitely did help. I mean, especially, you know, in the very beginning, getting the percentages for this year, getting the ones that were like what is the elites, like 6% or something, or like 7% on a card that only had like 600. I mean, when you're getting 6% of 600 I mean, that's pretty terrible, dude. It really makes absolutely no difference whatsoever. You just went through MyNBA2k on Twitter and the amount of cards people get on 2-on-2. Oh yeah, dude. I've seen a ton of with that people that post on Twitter, all those pulls. I saw one yesterday or today, or I don't remember when it was, but somebody that pulled 2 straight draft boards, 2 legends in a row on 2 straight draft boards. Like, why can't I get that kind of luck, dude? 2 straight draft boards of legends? Man, that would be awesome. What if the Kardashians are support cards? Dude, that would be awesome. Have the cheerleaders have like have like little cheerleading cards. They could be support cards as well. Another defense on the third pick. God, I hate it when they do this. Added variety and customization. Yeah, I definitely like customization. I mean, I think that it was cool that they added that you could change the pictures and stuff. I think that was a really cool feature that they actually did. But I agree. I definitely agree, man. They need to at least change a couple things. If you're talking about Kardashians and what's his face, the dude from the Lakers, what's his freaking name? Mr. Bald Guy. Come on, alien, help me out. Are you Chloe? Chloe was the girl, and the guy that she dated from the Lakers was... I don't remember what, like, if anything happened, though. Lamar Odom, that's who it is. Lamar Odom. That dude was like twice her age. Lamar Odom. That seemed like such an odd couple. Like this chunky white girl, you know, that's like in her young 20s dating a big old black dude that's like twice her age from the... I don't know. It just seemed like an odd couple. He almost died? You know what? I do remember hearing that he almost died. That was a while ago, though, wasn't it? When he almost died? I was thinking that that happened a while ago. Drug overdose. Man, that'd be a tough way to go out. That would be a tough way to go out, man. Yeah, money talks. I mean, you're right. I mean, money definitely talks. There's no doubt about it. But there are a million people that are... I mean, there's a lot of people that play basketball and a lot of athletes that have a ton of money. Plus, the Kardashians have tons of money too, but I don't know. It just seemed like just an odd couple. Face the restricted setter. It's an icon. Okay. Y'all remember hearing that story? Did y'all hear that story about who was it? Joel Embiid. When I think it was Joel Embiid when he was telling some story about how he was at some event or something and he asked some girl for her number or something like that, and the girl responded with "Get back to me when you're an all-star" or something like that. I remember when he told that story. I think it was Joel Embiid that told it, man. That shit was hilarious. Like, this guy's literally a professional basketball player, makes an absolute crap ton of money, and her response was, "Get back at me when you're an all-star." Bro. Dude, that just cracks me up, man. Some people just have absolutely no heart. Like, none. Dang, still no playoffs. Rihanna, is that who it was? It was Rihanna that said that? Man, I hope she got a lot of shit for that. I really do, man, because that's just cold. Dude, that is just cold. Yeah, I'm going for the Warriors for sure. Yeah, if it was Cleveland that was gonna win, I would have like milked it to get that LeBron only. Because I do not need a Kevin Love. I mean, I have the both event cards already at power forward and center. I don't need another power forward and center. Girls are like that in the U.S. now. I mean, I definitely have had experience with hearing people being like that before, in a different way, not necessarily with money, but just being shallow in general. And so, I mean, it doesn't surprise me necessarily. It's just funny that it just happens like that. Like some big name athlete, who has everything going for him, who's young, who's rich, who's seems like he's a good dude, and just straight gets blasted. Yeah, you're no good, man. You're not an all-star. I don't like you. We are ranked 54. Your team is 58. That's good, dude. I think we're doing pretty well. I think with rivals clashes, for the most part, I think our teams do pretty well. Still a little disappointed on this draft board, though, man. Look, come on. You know what? We're gonna watch. I need to reset this draft board. We'll watch the township. Tap the cowshed. Look at those cute little sleepy cows. Is that it? Oh man, that shit's funny, man. In some countries, politicians get all the chicks. It's what y'all seen that movie with God dang, where they go. That movie, I can't remember who's in it, but there's the two guys that are like these news reporters, right? They do these news reportings for all the crazy, weird topics, and they go to North Korea to interview the North Korean dictator. and they go over there, and this North Korean guy, I mean, it's a movie and it's supposed to be funny and a little bit over exaggerated, but that's kind of like my picture of it, right? You know, he goes over to North Korea and he literally has like every single girl in North Korea that looks good, like with him at all times. And, you know, that's just like what I picture. You know, it's just funny. Like, I thought that movie was hilarious. I can't remember what it's called though. That was really worth watching the ad for. You're on this new team, so you're happy. That's good. That's good. As long as you're on a good team. How far do you think before you can sleep and still get the clay? I mean, I would go 5,000. I'm gonna aim for 5,000. The interview. That is what it's called, The Interview. Yes, dude. That movie's hilarious. If y'all have not seen The Interview, it is freaking so funny, dude. I love that movie. You pulled an icon spinner, dude. Seriously, icon, legend spinners, that is the unicorn of this game. I did not know it. I mean, I see people on Twitter and stuff post that they have legend spinners and stuff. I've never gotten anything above a star, ever in my entire life, in the history of all 2Ks. You have not watched it, but you knew what it was? Well, you should go watch it, dude. It's funny. The Dictator is better. Yeah, I haven't seen that one, but I heard that one was pretty good too. Oh my gosh, I lost again. I'm sitting here looking at chat, just pushing buttons. And that is, at least that's another good thing with this, with Rivals Clash, is like, it's really not a big deal if you lose. But when you have stuff like the Gauntlet or things that actually affect game nights, when you lose a game, dude, it sucks. It like messes up your whole like flow of like how many points you need to get and all that stuff. And but on Rivals Clash, it really doesn't matter if you miss a game or two. You pulled a LeBron Legend foil last night. Dude, that is awesome. Bro, 3 movies in 5 years? What? Man, you are missing out. Do you watch like TV shows or something? Like, or just like sports or what? I mean, you do have cable, right? You know, I've been to Europe a few times, right? I've been to Holland and I've been to Belgium. And I remember when I'd go over there, right? They have all these buildings that people live in that were built 400 years ago. And like there are all these big buildings, you know, like either like apartment complexes or just, you know, old buildings, way older than in the US, right? And I remember thinking, like, when I'm walking around and walking through these buildings, like, all of these buildings were literally built centuries before cable or television or telephones or any type of electronic devices and all that stuff. I'm like, how do they get all of the wires and everything ran through every single one of these old ass buildings? Like, do they put all of the lines like outside the walls and stuff? I mean, a lot of these buildings are built out of like stone and brick and like masonry rock type things. And how do they do all the wiring with all of these buildings that were built hundreds of years ago? I didn't see it. Like, I just remember thinking, like, when I was walking through there, and like the hotel that we stayed in was like built in like the 1600s or something, and I'm like, God dang it, stupid empires. I'd love to live under a rock. I want to see Ready Player One. I do want to see Ready Player One. I think that would be good. I've not seen Baby Driver yet either. I think that would be good too. Four Brothers is good. That's a bit older though. Well, you have 500 points down, 4,500 more to go. Yeah, dude. It definitely takes a lot of points. And, like, for me, I have been saving my hot streaks, right? And so I have, well, 5. Not very many, but, I mean, once you get to, like, 20 hot streaks, 30 hot streaks, I mean, it gets, like, the points start racking up quick. Obviously, I could do 5 games or 10 games really quick, you know, with those hot streaks, and pick up, you know, hundreds of points really fast if you have hot streaks, which is kind of why I like saving them for the very end, because it kind of like helps me get that final push with all the points that I need. Plus, it kind of guarantees that you're safe, because if other people are using hot streaks as well, you don't fall backwards. You can kind of keep going forward. 400 points, 600 points. Man, y'all are killing it. Y'all are killing it for sure. Well, I know if you want to get, I mean, I want to say that last Rivals Clash, I want to say I scored 5,000 points exactly. Like right on the dot. I think I scored 5,000 points exactly. And I finished, I want to say like 300, maybe 250. I don't know. Y'all would have to check that video from, it was what, from 4 weeks ago? But, actually, you know what? Let me look. No, I have it here on my computer. Giannis, what's up, dude? Welcome. You got 105? Dude, you gotta grind. Keep going. These games are quick. Still streaming. Yep. Welcome back, Max. Let me check real quick. I know I got it on my thumbnail. MyNBA2k. Rivals Clash results. Oh my gosh, okay, never mind. I got last Rivals Clash, the one that won me the Larry Bird icon card. I actually did a lot better than I thought. The last Rivals Clash where I got the Larry Bird icon, I finished with 4,820 points and finished rank 135. So that was actually quite a bit higher in the top 500. So I was ranked 135 and got 4,820 points. But this is legend. You know, that was one of the last icons. And this is legend. So, it might be a little bit... It might be a little bit higher than that. You might need... I would still shoot for 5,000. That's what I'm still going to go for. Have I pulled... Dude, Giannis, dude, this has been absolutely awful. Not even... I've literally pulled Kevin Love, like, literally every time. Like, that's how bad it's been. Nothing above an Epic Prime. Epic Prime was the highest I've pulled so far. Am I pulling an all-nighter? I will probably not. Yeah, probably not do an all-nighter. Usually the only ones I do all-nighters for are the 24-hour gauntlets. Usually the 24-hour gauntlets I do all-nighters for, but I'm actually probably going to stop here in about 15 minutes and end the stream about 1:45 and eat and probably play some console games for a little bit, and then probably jump on, probably back on, try to grind this out a little bit more. Well, at least you got a superstar so far. That's good, dude. I mean, you're definitely doing much better than I'm doing. Yeah, Epic Prime has been our highest. We got, yeah, let's do the 2 icons first. Defense and rebounding, so this one is going to be their crappy one. Except not this time, bro. They almost every time play their good card, the 3rd card. That's actually surprising. See, they would usually play the dirt first and then the other one that time, man. They're getting smarter. They're getting smarter. You can't find Injustice 2? You got it on disc? PlayStation, I actually have it downloaded. I don't have the disc for PlayStation. I got the disc on Xbox, just not PlayStation. That was really weird. I don't remember the last time I seen them play their good card for the second turn. Hopefully this isn't going to be a defense. Single player defense. That's good. Usually that seems to be what they keep doing. Is on the 3rd round, a single defense. Oh, I can hear my cats in the background tearing the floor up. I think they've had enough rest for the day. Now it's time to tear shit up. Man, another ultra rare. Alright, come on, playoffs. Jesus, man. 2.5 hours. Dogs are better. Well, I've never owned a dog. I've never owned cats either until I had these two. And so I thought cats were calm and chill and were easy to take care of, but not these two. Not these two at all. These ones are absolutely drive me absolutely crazy. Especially Snoop Dogg's. Y'all ever watch his show? His game show, Snoop Dogg's game show. That chick they got on there is freaking hot. Dude, she is so hot. That little Asian chick. Yeah, I think I figured that most people would probably agree with that, Alien. Oh my god, dude, these cats are giving me a headache. We're gonna eat some I think over in China or something, don't they cut up cats and like feed them to people and stuff? I've seen that on a what is it, Death? Oh man, there used to be these videos back in the 90s. They were something death something. Anyway, they showed these videos of these Asian people like cutting up live animals and cooking them. I don't remember what it's called. God dang. I haven't seen those videos in forever. Your Siberian cat comes to your house, starts meowing for food, and then leaves. I mean, I wish that they would do that, but not these two, man. Faces of Death. Yeah, dude. They were old videos, man. You don't ever see them anymore, but they were like these weird videos. And I remember one time I seen this one that had like they were always a lot of them with these Asian, like these weird Asian countries. They took this monkey, this little baby monkey, and they put him in the center of the table, right? And this group of like businessmen, they were all like these Asian businessmen, and they put this monkey in the center of the table, a live one, and where its head was in the center of the table and its body was underneath it, it was like some sort of choker or something, where it's just its head stood up out of the table. And each one of the people around the table took turns of hitting the top of the head with a mallet until the monkey died. And then when the monkey died, the cook comes in and takes a knife, cuts open the top of his skull, scoops out the brain, and he cuts up the brain in these little tiny pieces and feeds it to each one of the people outside the table raw. I'm sure everybody wanted to hear that story, but just the type of videos that were, you know, type of stuff that were in these videos. Defense and rebounding, man. We got it. God dang it. I knew I should have used the points. They did it again. They picked the second one. Okay, I got to remember that they're going to pick that. They're going to pick that on the second one this time. I mean, that was what that's stuff I was watching when I was a kid, man. I just watched a lot of weird stuff when I was a kid. Yeah, these weren't movies, Alien. They were like I don't know, it was different. It was like a documentary type thing. Yeah, it's definitely really graphic. They had a lot of nasty stuff. They would do like accidents, you know, like they'd put on there like weird car accidents where people got decapitated in car accidents, and it'd be like the video cameras of like bystanders that would film the entire thing, you know, of these bodies like laying in the street. And it was just weird. It was just really weird, gruesome, graphic videos of like a collection of all of this stuff. I'm sure they were probably banned or something. Like that's why I haven't seen them in so long. But I'm sure they were probably banned. But I used to watch them a lot when I was a kid. You finally got the playoffs. You finally won the playoffs? Is that what you mean? Mine needs to start is what mine needs to do, man. I need to feed these cards into my playoffs. God dang. They're taking forever. Oh, you got into your playoffs. All right. Yeah, gore sites. There's definitely a lot of them that have like really gory stuff on gore sites. Gruesome acts turn you on. All right, dude. I wouldn't say it probably does the same for me, but the draft picks at Legend Plus Plus are terrible. I have not gotten anything above an Epic Prime so far. Not a single card above an Epic Prime so far. So they've been absolutely terrible. Yeah, nowadays you do have to find... Yeah, that's probably the only place that you can actually watch that stuff. Jordan's highest defense actually came through. The highest rated defensive player for Legend. German TV is like trash today right now. There's a show with two German soccer legends singing Spanish, German drinking songs. It's almost like here in Texas, like we have probably like 15 channels that are in Spanish. And like the TV shows that come up on these Spanish channels, dude, I'm like why would anybody watch this? It's in a different language and I don't understand what they're saying, but like just by watching it, I'm like, I can't figure out like why anybody would watch it. Some of the stuff that they put on there, it's just crazy to me. You got a friend who visits that stuff? Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, if you go visit it, dude, you'll definitely see some stuff. There's many things that happen out there in the world. Oh, Jay, I will, you know what? I'm not gonna lie, like, if you turn on Telemundo channel, bro, like, there's one thing about the Spanish channels that they do right, man. They get the best looking women in the least amount of clothes possible and put them on television. That's one thing that they do in Spanish television, is that they put these girls on game shows or whatever show is on and literally put them in a bikini, and they are the best looking women that you can possibly imagine on a lot of them. I mean, not everyone is great, but I still don't understand like what the television show is. Like the things they do on there just don't make any sense. You know what, Alien? It might be. It might be just. It might be Spanish porn. There's no telling. That could be what I'm actually watching. I wouldn't know. $278. Let's see if we can get one more reset before we go. Next reset we get, then we're gonna call it a day. Do I have a girlfriend? Well, it's in the middle of, I guess you can say, negotiations. So, it's close though. It's definitely close. Just the start of it, almost like the dating part, I guess, before you become official, quote unquote. Dude, let's see. Come on, give me something. Give me a legend. Come on. Dang. Nothing. Go until 220, man. I can't make it that long, Baker, dude. I'm sorry, man. I mean, we've been going almost 3 hours now. My back is absolutely killing me. I am super friggin' hungry. I gotta go beat up these cats. Shamilton, what is going on, dude? Jay, how many resets do you think on a legend card? Well, I tell you, on average, like when I do my rates, since I've been keeping track of it for the past couple months, no matter what tier I am, it seems that it is between 1% and 2%. So I would say between, I would say on average you're looking at about 75 to 100 resets per legend. On average. That's just like, and it just seems like no matter what level, what tier I'm at, no matter if it was icon, it's just always been in between 1 and 2% was the highest tier. When I was at Superstar, trying to pull Superstar cards, it was between 1 and 2. When I was at icon, it was the same. So far at legend, it's been the same as well. So I would say between 1 and 2%. Went back to Italy not because there were 3 very pretty girls that live 40 minutes away from me. I mean, I know that where I went to school, where I went to college, in case that you ever come to the United States. So where I went to college in Arizona. And if you don't know anything about Arizona, it's a freaking desert out there, and it's hot, especially in the summer. Super hot in the summer. Sometimes when I was a kid, it's gotten over 120 degrees outside when I was a kid. That's hot. For those of you that... And that is in Fahrenheit, obviously, not in Celsius, because if we were in 120 Celsius, we would burn up into little tiny ashes, but it is in Fahrenheit. And anyway, at my school that I went to, a lot of the girls would pretty much be... they wouldn't wear very much to school, to class. They would almost wear bathing suits during the summer school and stuff. And even close to August when school started. But I went to summer school every year when I went to school out there. And they would come to class in bathing suits and umbrellas. And there are a lot of good-looking girls out there. A lot. Baker, University of Arizona, man, that's where I went. They declined you? Dude. I tell you, I kind of had an unfair advantage. I was in the Marines after high school. And so, I pretty much got accepted everywhere I applied. Partly because of... I had the GI Bill, and they know that's guaranteed money, and the fact that I was in the military, and the fact that because I was in the military, I don't have to use parents' income as I wouldn't consider it a dependent if you're a military veteran. If you apply to college, you have to have your parents' like financial information and all that junk. But if you are a veteran, you don't need it. Last card. This is the very last card. So, in the chat, what do y'all think this is going to be? Very last card. Are we going with an ultra rare? Epic Prime? Rare? Well, it can't be a rare. Either going to be an ultra rare, Epic Prime, Elite, Star, Superstar, Icon, or a Legend. Cross fingers. Well, see, it can't be common and it can't be rare. So since I am Legend, commons and rares don't reset the draft board, and so it has to be ultra rare or up since it's the very last card. So. You say Legend, bro, David. I love it. I love that thinking. Dang, not only an ultra rare, but an ultra rare support card. Bro, that's like the worst of the worst. This is almost literally the worst case scenario you can get in every single draft board. The very last card and the worst possible card you can get on a reset, which is an ultra rare support card. That is the absolute worst thing that can happen to you. Just think, two cards every game, and so you're looking at 12 games that you have to play in order to get to 13 games. It would be the first pick on your 13th game. And it's literally the worst thing that you can possibly pull. That is disrespectful, man. They Kevin loved me. God dang it. All right. Well, that is going to do it, man. Maybe, I know for sure at the end on Sunday night, we will do another stream to finish it out. So towards 11 o'clock, I know for some of you that live in other countries, it's going to be hard. But towards the last... Oh, actually, people that live in other countries... People that live in other countries would have... It'd be actually in the afternoon. So that would be probably easier. But anyway... Oh, man, I can't, dude. I really got to go. My back is absolutely killing me. Like I said, man, I'm hungry. I got to take care of these cats. I do appreciate, though. I do appreciate you wanting me to keep going and stuff. I definitely appreciate that. 3 hours is a long time for me, so maybe we can get another one at least on Sunday. But if y'all haven't checked out that Discord... in the description, we got the Discord channel, and so y'all check that out. We got a ton of people. We got like 60 people in the Discord now, and so 2v2 matches, posting pictures. We got all sorts of stuff going on in the Discord. It's a lot of cool. It's really cool. A lot of fun. Talking basketball, talking all sorts of stuff. But yeah. We will be back on Sunday. I appreciate everybody. Giannis and Alien and Sean and Todd and Jay, Baker, David, Robot, Shamilton, all of you guys, man. Really appreciate all of the love. Hopefully I hit everybody that was still in here. My chat only goes up so high on my screen. But anyway, be sure y'all hit that like on the way out. Check that Discord. It's a lot of fun. I will see y'all at least on Sunday or talk to y'all in the Discord, man. Y'all take it easy. Good luck. Good luck in getting those pulls. Come over there. Post those pictures. Let me see what y'all get in there. And I will see y'all later. See y'all Sunday for sure. Peace out, everybody.